So 3 years ago, I went to Europe. Now, I went with my two brothers, Nick and Tim's partner, Jenny. So we did Paris, then we did Rome, the Amalfi Coast, and then we did London. And in London, we met up with Nick's partner, Holly. Now, this trip was amazing. Europe is stunning. It's so beautiful. There's so much history. Now, I went on this trip as a tourist who is gullible, who wants to just absorb all the culture. I'm like, oh my God, let me be your friend. Thanks for being helpful and so supportive. And I believed everything and I was just excited to be there. And I got scammed. I was very lucky to be with Nick, Tim and Jenny, who weren't stupid morons, and they could tell when I was being scammed, and they rescued me not once, but twice. And then there was a third time where I rescued them. Haha! So here's what happened. So we get to Paris, and it's beautiful and stunning, and we get to our Airbnb, and then we go, let's go to the Eiffel Tower, let's go for a walk. So we're going for a walk, and we're down around the Eiffel Tower. And as we're walking, I'm sort of ahead of the group. They're off, just looking around. Excuse me. And I get approached by a woman holding a clipboard. And she's like, we want to help the deaf and blind children go to the top of the Eiffel Tower. You sign, deaf and blind children to go to Eiffel Tower. That was quite possibly the worst French accent of all time. The French, bonjour, they help the deaf children. Is that German? Croissant, you help the deaf children. I can't do it. So I'm like, oh God, okay. And there's a group of them. And so I'm on my own and there's this group of people. They're really close to me and I'm like, God, they really want the deaf and blind children to go to the top of the Eiffel Tower. That is so nice of them. What beautiful, honest people. So I signed this petition and they're really close to me. And I was like, that's really weird. They're very close. And what this scam is, right, which I didn't realize, is they keep your eyes and hands busy at a clipboard while all of the group pickpocket you and steal your stuff. So I'm here on my own with these people surrounding me and I'm writing, and Nick and Tim, my two brothers, come right up to me and they're like furious. They're so angry at me. They're like, Christian, put the pen down and we're leaving. What I didn't realize is they were pushing people out of my pockets. Luckily I didn't have anything in them, and they stood literally they're right here. I'm like, oh God, what? Sign this. And they're like, Christian, give the petition back and we're leaving. You are so rude. How are the deaf children going to get to the top of the Eiffel Tower if we don't sign their petition, Nick? And Nick goes to me, Christian, they are trying to pick your pockets. They are scammers. And I was like, what? Oh my God. Oh. And then I freaked out, threw the clipboard at this lady who was literally right here in my face. Nick and Tim just sort of escorted me away. And I was so trolled. I was like, oh my God, I was scammed. And they're like, where's your phone? Where's your wallet? And I had my phone and my wallet. My phone was fine. My phone and my wallet are the same thing. Oh my God, I want to go home. Take me home. This is day one of me being in Paris. And Nick and Tim are like, Christian, you just need to be a little bit more cluey in situations like this. Not everyone is nice and friendly. What were you signing? They wanted me to sign so that deaf and blind children can go up into the Eiffel Tower and look at the beautiful view. And Nick was like, the deaf and blind children? I don't know, I just wanted to help everyone and they seem so nice. Then we go to Rome. We're in Rome and we're gonna go to the Amalfi Coast. So we have to go to a train station. Now, I was unaware of this scam. So obviously we look like tourists, we've got all our luggage and we walk into this station and there's a woman. Now she's wearing a polo shirt, she's got her hair tied back and she's wearing a blue lanyard. So she looks really official. She comes up to me and she's like, can I help you find your train? And I was like, oh, thank you, yes you can, you are so helpful, it's so nice. And I look at my brothers and they're like, don't do it. I'm like, don't be rude. She works here, she's wearing a lanyard, guys? As if someone who was a scammer would wear a lanyard. And my brothers at this stage were like, oh, all right, but be mindful. And I was like, don't be rude, because they were being really loud. And she could hear. They were basically saying, Christian, she's a scammer. And I was like, don't be rude to this lady who wants to help us. How dare you? I was really shocked. I was like, guys, you're so rude. Stop it, you're embarrassing me. And they were like, you are embarrassing us all. I've got the A4 printed piece of paper, which are the tickets. And I was like, oh, we've got to go here. And she goes, oh, can I see? And so I show her, and then she takes us over to this timetable board. And it was really weird because like the train we were going on was a really common train that goes to the Amalfi Coast. All the tourists take it. I was shocked that she didn't know off the top of her head where to go. Because, I mean, there's a lot of platforms. It was a busy train station. It was summer. It was really hot. And she's pointing at this timetable board, and I was like, this is weird. Like, okay, yeah, no, yeah, all right. And then she goes, oh, can I please have a look at your ticket? Now, this is 4 tickets. So this A4 piece of paper was the ticket for all 4 of us. So if this was lost or stolen, we had no tickets and we'd have to buy new ones, and they weren't cheap. So this scam is they take your ticket and then ask for like money for you to get it back. And so they don't give it back to you unless you pay them. So as I'm handing her this ticket, my brother sees some English tourists in the corner and they're just like, no. And I'm like, thanks for helping us. And she's like holding on to it. And as I go to let go, my brother reaches over, grabs the ticket and pushes me away and says, thank you, we'll be fine. I was like,
Nicholas, what a rude asshole. She is trying to help us.
And then again, Nick comes up to me, he's like, Christian, she is going to take the ticket and demand money. We need to go out of here. And I was like, what? Oh my God, is she? She leaves. All 4 of us are a little bit shaken, mainly me. And so we're like huddling around the luggage and her, and then we're like shuffling to the platform. The third scam was a scam where I felt I really took charge of this one. It was when we were in Rome and we'd gone for a walk and we'd gone to get dinner. So we go to the top of like the Spanish Steps, and there's a elder gentleman with roses, and he comes up to Jenny and he goes, a rose for your beautiful wife. Hesitantly, Jenny's like, oh no, thank you. And he's like, no, a rose, don't you think she's beautiful? You take the rose, sir. And then we're like, oh no, thank you, but thank you. We just, we don't want to buy a rose. He's like, no, free for your beautiful girl. And so we're just like, all right, we'll take the rose and then go away. And so Jenny takes the rose and he goes, $5, £5, 5 Italian money. What's the 5 pesos. So cultured. I really absorbed that culture and I got no idea what the money is. So he asks for money and we're like, no, have the rose back. We don't want to pay for it. And so he's like, no, keep it. $10. And we're like, this isn't working. No, we don't have any money. We don't have enough. Please take it back. And he wouldn't take it back. And I was getting really angry and I just was like, here's your rose. And so I give him the rose and he doesn't take it. I'm like physically trying to put it in his hand. So I'd put it on the ground. He goes, no, please take. I'm like, no, thank you. And Tim's like, oh, we'll give him some money. Tim opens his wallet full of cash in front of the man. And I was like, are you kidding me, Tim? Oh, we have no money. Oh, I better give him something. Oh, 100, 200, 300, 7,000, $85 million. I'm like, mate, he can see all the notes. He goes, oh, I'll take a bit. You'll give me that. And Tim's like, oh no, what have I done? And we're like, oh, what's going on? Leave us alone. So I don't know what happens. He wouldn't take the coins. He wanted the notes. And we were just like, oh my God. So I think we put some coins with the rose on the floor and just walked away. Oh, it was just such a beautiful place, so much history. The people were lovely, just, the odd sketchy people, and you've just got to be so careful and don't be Christian. Just maybe don't trust everyone, or don't trust anyone, especially if you look like a tourist, but do go to Rome. Where do we go? Amalfi Coast, Sorrento. Oh my God, Sorrento I want to live in Sorrento. It is so beautiful.